in here like I always do. I don't know why the chat don't like to show up on my computer. I can only see it on the computer. They don't want to show up in front of me. I can see that. I don't know. Maybe because the live wasn't ready. I don't know. Today's message seems like it's going to be an interesting one. I did have a moment to channel. And the message that they gave me was... frustration, hesitation. Come closer, baby. One question. I remember I had an interview today, so I was trying to look professional a little bit. Do a little bun or something. How many drinks would it take you to leave with me? Yeah, you look good and I got money, but I don't want to waste my time. Oh, thank you. I think it went pretty well. The person interviewing me was familiar with my previous places of employment, so she was really excited for me to even be interviewing, so that is a good sign. Plus, I've been seeing a lot of synchronicities and all that jazz. Hi, Anissa Boo. So, yeah. Just waiting for the confirmation from them. Pero like, you know, we're gonna give gratitude before things manifest, because that's how things manifest. Be grateful before they show up. Give thanks before they show up, you know? All right, so we'll give, like I've been saying lately, it seems like now that we have more people in our community here, it's taking YouTube a little second to get them notifications out to everybody. So, we'll do the intro at 5 minutes. Of course, there's timestamps in the comments, as always, unless I forget. But if it's not at the 3-minute mark, it's at the 5-minute mark. Hi, Michael. Yeah, just a short ride on for me now. Got less than a minute before we get started. I did have a great day. I gotta say, today was a good day. About 30 more seconds. Get your snacks, get your drinks, get your tings, get your notebook. Notebook. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. I'm so random. 10 seconds, let's go. Hazel's here. I don't know what she's crunching on, but she's in the building. She says hi. All right, what's up, gang? How y'all doing? Well, I hope it's your girl Steph from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to today's reading. If you all are new here, hello, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things like the video with this one little like in here. Like the video, share, subscribe, say hello in the comments below. Okay, do all the things. Turn those notification bells on. Set them to all so you never miss an upload or a live or a daily energy or none of the things. A post, none of the things. Okay. If you're looking to book a personal reading, you can book at SavvySentient.com. My books are open. Okay. I'll never reach out to you. Okay. I don't have a WhatsApp. So if this is happening, somebody lying. They scamming you. Don't fall for it. Okay? If you all are looking for extra content, if you would like access to more readings that are not available to the general public, if you want to be the first to know certain things happening with Savvy Sentient, go ahead and become a channel member. You can hit that join button, or you can become a patron. That's in the description box below for just a small donation. Third tier patrons, third tier channel members do receive personal readings every month as part of their memberships. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I had a little minute to channel before I got in here, and Spirit said, y'all listening? Spirit said, we will visit those who harmed you. We will visit those who harmed you. Okay. Now, a couple days ago, the daily energy was called like with great power or something like that. Like with great power comes great responsibility, right? So that reading, and then one of the lives even touched on it a little bit, was about like understanding that you have the power in a specific situation and choosing to extend grace to someone instead of, you know, going hard on the hoe, hard on a bitch, hard on the hoe like you could, right? Pero like your ancestors, they like, we don't got nothing to do with that. You can choose grace all day long, but you're gonna pay what you owe, Santa. Somebody gonna pay what they owe. I don't know who it is or what they did, but somebody finna pay what they owe. Your ancestors don't give a damn about you extending the grace. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. And with that being said, we're going to use the Santa Muerte deck today. That's what I felt in my spirit. So, Santa Muerte. What's happening, girl? What is the question at hand as it pertains to this reading, Lord? All right, what is the overall, or the question at hand, the core of this reading? Something in reverse. Somebody was trying to stop your victory. 6 of Wands in reverse. Somebody was trying to prevent you from being recognized. Or if you were already in a position where you were getting your kudos, where you were getting your recognition, somebody was hating on you. Somebody was blocking you. Somebody, I'm getting like whenever somebody would have said something kind about you or uplifted you, this person would have followed it up with something negative. Even if it wasn't true. Just whatever they could do or say to counter everyone's positive feelings about you. All right, what's crossing this energy? Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, hating ass, narcissistic ass. This somebody who ain't got it like you got it. So this is somebody who don't get the same love that you get. They don't get the same respect that you get. This is somebody who people could take or leave. They don't uplift this person the way that they do for you. Like, this is envy. This is an envious character. Okay, so what is the future possibility for this situation? Well, wanted to come out but didn't. This might have been somebody you worked with. Sun in the reverse. The future possibility. This feels like it's about them, not you. But a lot of reversals. And the sun in reverse is a lack of clarity. When there is no sun, nothing can grow. When there is no sun, that's when we experience that depression energy, because the sun literally gives us vitamin D, which is necessary when you are trying to avoid depression. Yeah, so whoever this person is, they really are a freaking sad sack. And what's at the root of this, spirit? That's a lot. The Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles. I kind of feel like I want to take it. Yeah, I do. So the 3 cards that came out, the numbers, the Empress is number 3. Okay. So it's 2, 3, 4. Those are progressive numbers. That's what's at the root of this. The root of this is that, yeah, I feel like this is like either a work situation or someone who's watching your work or your finances. Somebody might be pocket watching you. But as you see the Two of Wands, you know, he got those pew-pews. He ready to duel. And the Empress, this is you. This is your energy. Out here receiving all the compliments, receiving all the kudos, receiving all the accolades. Just in the energy of receiving. With the Four of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Four of Pentacles energy can represent stability. It can represent your money, but it can also represent stagnancy. So what I feel like is this person wanted to stop you from being in that Empress energy. They wanted to stop you from getting money, stop you from getting awards, stop you from getting kudos. They wanted to put some type of block on you. This is somebody who wanted to duel with you with these 2 pew-pews. But I don't think that they could stop you in the way that they wanted to. It wasn't like a... Let me see what happened in the past before I keep going. What happened in the past environment with this situation? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so when the 6 of Pentacles comes out in this deck, I was going to keep going. 6 of Pentacles is that equal give and take, reciprocity type of energy. But in this deck, it is a clock, okay? And so I feel like in the recent past, something about the situation, it was only a matter of time, ... In this situation, it was only a matter of time, ... So I'm going to clarify that, but let's see what the expected future is first. 10 of Wands and end of a burden. All right, so let's need to clarify this 6 of Pentacles. It was only a matter of time, ... That what? Okay, you may have came to that realization long before the situation got out of hand, or wherever it got to before it got to wherever it got to. Okay, but in the recent past, you've come to realize that it was only a matter of time before XYZ. King of Swords and the Emperor. It was only a matter of time before you had to boss up on the situation, make some type of power move in the situation. Like you realize that this situation was not tenable, that it wasn't going to just heal itself. Like this person wasn't going to just get over themselves. This person might be extremely persistent as well. So you may have realized like they're not going to get over it. They're going to keep on wanting to fight, wanting to tussle, wanting to bother with me. Like they're going to keep on feeling however they feel. So it's only a matter of time before I got to boss up on their ass. It's only a matter of time before I got to step out of my Empress and step into my daddy energy and handle it. Hard on a hoe. Yeah, and the way you chose, period. The way you chose to handle it is to just walk away. And I feel like that might have been unexpected too, because this person just wanted to antagonize you and keep going back and forth with you. And they thought that you was going to engage. They thought that this was going to be an ongoing toxic ass thing. And you're like, first of all, bitch, Empress, we don't do that. I don't do that. So let me boss up on your ass and get in my daddy bag real quick and just cut this whole situation short, because you really got me fucked up. Right. So in the last couple of readings, well, at least with yesterday's reading, we started to see that you, collective, have come into this balance of your energy. You're learning how to receive and be graceful, and you are becoming more fertile and abundant in life, but you're also bossing up. You are also creating order. You are balancing your divine masculine and divine feminine energies. And then here you are today showing up with the Empress and the Emperor again. So you are really making moves that are balanced. You ain't going back and forth with nobody, living your best life. And so you chose to walk away with the Eight of Cups towards another cup, an Ace of Cups. All right. So the Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups equals 9 cups. You chose to walk away for your peace, for your peace of mind, for your peace of spirit. If you anything like me, I got anxiety, and I don't like nothing that gets me feeling away. So that might have been your choice. Like, I don't know who the fuck, but I'm not doing this. And that's cool. That's a beautiful choice. You did the right thing for yourself. Pero like, your ancestors are like, that's cool. That's a beautiful choice. You did the right thing for yourself. But we're not done. We're not done with the situation though. So you go ahead and go sit over there on your little throne, Empress. We got some plans. Okay, we got some plans. All right, so if this is resonating, I cannot wait to see how this unfolds. Please let me know. All right, so the future possibility now with the with the sun in reverse. I told y'all the sun in reverse was a lack of clarity. I cannot talk. Mercury is still retrograding on my ass, so let me slow down. I told y'all that the sun was a lack of clarity. When the sun is down, it's dark. I feel like the future possibility here is that whoever has harmed you is not about to see what's coming. They're not about to see what's coming. And that's because it's a spiritual attack. That's because it's your ancestors doing the bending. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Let's clarify that sun. Three of Coins in the reverse. Yo. They thought they won. They thought they ate. But the Three of Coins in reverse is a lack of cooperation. These are people working against each other. Like, for example, if this is a work situation that you stepped away from, because in my case it is, the people who are left there who are supposed to be working together, like, they're all turning on each other, folding on each other, like going at each other. Like, you literally moved out of the way and now they're attacking each other. But what they don't realize is this is a spiritual thing. This is a spiritual attack. They may not even realize why they're mad at each other, why they're annoyed with each other, why they tussling. This is literally your spirit team tapping them on the shoulder, pinching them, like doing whatever, and making them all feel like everybody else is doing shit to them. Please don't spam my comments. Clarify this 3 of coins in reverse. This is definitely about them. Like, everything about them is in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Spirit's finna spin the wheel on their ass. I feel like they think with you out of the picture that things can finally work out for them. But it's like, you being out of the picture is literally... like, you being part of the equation was actually helping them. It was benefiting them. It was a protection in some instances. You being there was a protection. Certain things would not transpire with you there. You were like a buffer. But now, pero ahora, with you out of the way, all hell can break loose. All hell can break loose. Tell me a little bit more about that. The Fool. All hell can break loose now. So, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, those are pretty positive cards, but with the 3 of Coins in reverse and the Sun in reverse, a message that I'm getting is like, they're not going to see how fortunate things turn out. They're not going to see how fortunate things turn out for you. But I feel like they're going to hear about it. While they're going through chaos, 3311 in the chat, 2202, like crazy. Things are going to start working out really well for you while things are becoming chaotic for them. It's like the more chaotic they become for these people, the more shit works out for you. And I feel like they're going to hear about it. Maybe they'll even see it. If you do something on social media, if it's like a coworker or something, you might not be aware that they actually like watch your content. They watch what you post. And they thought that by you leaving the situation, you like they won. But now, because there's some stalkers, they're seeing like your views are going up. They're seeing you're getting more traction. They might be seeing you post your new job or your new boo or your new house, your new situation. And they're like, damn, I thought I won, but here go this bitch in a new car. I thought I won, but what? She's in Panama? Like, I thought I won, but ... Yeah, you thought you won. But my life is bigger than just this job. My life is bigger than just this relationship. My life is bigger than just this restaurant. Or this, I said restaurant, I'm a bartender. My life is bigger than just this relationship. Right? Okay, so let's clarify this 10 of Wands as the future possibility or expected future. 7 of Cups in the reverse. They're gonna see you win. You're gonna see them fail. And I heard, when I seen that 7 of Cups with that 10 of Wands, I heard, when it all falls down. Say when it all falls down, you get a front row seat. When it all falls down. Look, when it all falls down, you get a front row seat. Since we watching each other. Spirit says, since y'all watching each other, watch my baby live their best life. And my baby gonna watch you flounder, suffer, fail, flail. All right, let's get some T cards. I'm gonna get some Toxic Collective too, because obviously this person is toxic as fuck. All right, what kind of people are we dealing with? You could book a personal reading and we can talk about your finances. SavyCynthia.com. All right, what kind of personalities or personality traits does this person have that we're talking about? How can we identify this person's spirit? We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. All right, who we talking about? Who is this about? Who is this hater? Who is this hater? They're a manipulator. This is somebody who is manipulating the situation. Then why are you here, Mary? If you don't think this is from God, you're gonna burn in hell with the rest of us. All right. What is okay, another trait of this person. They a liar. I told you, but that's a liar. They're a manipulator. They lying on you all the time. I told you that anyway. I told you that in the beginning. This person is a liar. All right. I said when people speak well about you, they turn around and try to add some shit, even if they had to lie. They stubborn. I told you, like this person, this is somebody who you thought the situation would get better with. Y'all might have had like, if this is a job, y'all might have had like some mediation. You might have had like management involvement talking to y'all, and everyone agrees to, you know, get on the right page, whatever, but this person cannot change. Will not change. Okay? Okay. What is another character trait of this person? Oh, like, do they know him personally? Because the person in my story is all of these things. They lack accountability, honey. Give me one more trait. Give me one more trait. Give me one more trait. Boundary violator. Like, who is this? 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 Yo, who is this? Guys, the person that we're discussing in this reading, the person who's finna catch the spiritual fade, is a manipulator. I'm not a sweet girl. I'm a voodoo child, baby. I'm a practitioner of hoodoo. Ain't shit sweet. If you don't like that, you should probably click off. This person is a manipulator. This person is a liar. This person is stubborn as hell. This person lacks accountability. This person is a boundary violator. That's who we're talking about. What's the tea with this person? What's the tea with this person? Oh, yo, scarcity tactics. The reason why this person is so threatened by you is because they live in the energy of scarcity. They don't understand that they could exist side by side with your greatness. They don't see the good in themselves. They don't see the value in themselves. So when people speak of your value, it makes them feel less than. On top of that, instead of learning from you as someone that people see valuable, instead of taking some pages out of your book, instead of studying you a little bit so that they could become better, they would rather just attack you. Your light is way too bright. You out here shining, 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 yeah. All of this winning. Now they losing their mind. Losing their mind. Okay? This is why they mad, per yesterday's reading. This is why they mad. Jackpot. Look, what did I just say? All of this winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. All of this winning. Things have gotta change. Things have gotta change. Talking shit from your mama's basement is crazy, bro. All right. What is the next one? Kissing ass. The person that we're talking about is a kiss ass. They might stay up management's butt, or they might stay in people's faces trying to get approval. This is the kind of person who has to schmooze the people in positions of authority or in leadership because they don't have the skills. They don't have the skills. You talking about this man? The master magician, Jesus Christ? The master alchemist? Oh, I know he loved me. That's the homie. That's the homie. You should learn a little bit more about him. Yeah, this person, because they don't have the ability, they figure they'll make up for it with ass kissing. Okay. One book on consciousness and God that brings the light is a Course in Miracles. Yo, reading is fundamental. Everybody ain't gonna do it. They just gonna parrot what they heard at the church. Love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, choices. This could involve a love triangle. Oh, don't mock him, please. You should be saying, oh, don't block me, please. Because that's what I'm doing right now. Bye, Mary. Feliz Navidad. Okay. So, love triangle. If this is not about a love situation, this could be a third party situation. So like I'm using the example of work right now. This is you, this is them, this is management. If it's a love situation, it could be you, the person you're messing with, side chick, side dude. Or you, the person you're messing with, nosy ass mama, nosy ass cousin, nosy ass daddy, nosy ass family member. So take it how it resonates. But there's definitely like external people in the situation interfering with said situation. Okay. And they talking shit. We already knew that. We already know. We know they be talking shit. Because that's all they could do. Because they can't stand next to you. They can't sit with you. Okay, so. Mary, how you like it? How you like it down there in the shadow realm? When you hide people, they can still watch your videos when they're hidden from the channel. So Mary out in the shadow realm talking to herself about Jesus, I'm sure. So, what is the status of my collective here? What is my current status of my collective right here? Hey, you got something new. Like I said, you moved on to something better. You had the Ace of Cups and you had the Ace of Pentacles. So new money, new love, new peace. Whatever it is, it's better for you overall, okay? Your surroundings, what's surrounding my collective? Five of Swords. Que lo que. We'll see what that's about in a minute. Oh, I actually like that now that I'm seeing. I'm gonna explain that in a minute, but I actually like that Five of Swords. And it's specifically because of the way it's depicted in this deck. All right, what's in the mind and the emotions of my collective? Hermit in reverse. Okay, okay, okay. And what is the outcome for my collective? Okay, we're gonna clarify that. All right, so like I said, your current status is you got that new shit with the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is, hi Lama. your surroundings. And if you take a close look, you can see that it's a couple and they seem to be like running, and there's people trying to attack them with swords. Okay, the way that I see this is you would be the woman, or I mean you could be the guy if you want to, take it how it resonates. But what I see is you and an ancestor moving you out of the way of danger, of incoming danger. So that was what was surrounding you. You were not going to stay in that situation ever. Like, no matter what, you were not staying in that situation. Clarify the Five of Swords, King of Wands. You were not staying in that situation. All right. King of Wands is a master manifester. This is a beneficent leader. So this could be the ancestor leading you out into something better. Okay. All right, Gambia. Page of Swords. There may have been some message that came in that helped you like move out of the situation. Some type of communication that came in. Some type of I'm feeling like there was a conversation or some type of message that kind of helped usher you out of the situation. Tell me more about this. Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there was some conversation that was disrespectful, intolerable. Like, you had to check somebody, or somebody thought they was checking you. Okay. They thought they was checking you. They thought they was handling you or something like that. But with the Seven of Swords energy being an energy of like deception, it makes me feel like this person played themselves. Like, they didn't know who they was talking to. So you had to show them. You had to show them. Which brings me to the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy is like introspection, staying to oneself, going into yourself. But with it in a reverse, it's giving pop out. So in the words of Kendrick, you had to pop out and show, like, I don't know who they thought they was talking to, but I'm finna come out of my shell. I'm finna come up out of this hermit mode and let them know that I'm not who they think I am. I feel like a lot of things that you could have said, could have did, you didn't. You just stayed in touch with yourself. You stayed grounded within yourself. But somebody finally just really pushed you too far, and you had to show them better than you could tell them. Yeah, period, Yuri. So clarify the Hermit. Something in reverse. Nine of Coins. This Nine of Coins in reverse is like dependency. Like needing someone else. And I feel like, especially with this resonating as a job, this person who was talking to you crazy really thought that you needed this job. And maybe you did. But what you also need is respect. What you also need is to be talked to like a fucking human being. That's also what you needed. So I think that they were under an illusion, clarify, that you needed this more than you did. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. And you had to show them otherwise, okay? You rushed out of there. Knight of Cups energy is fast movement. You made a, I don't want to say a split-second decision. Maybe for some of you all, it was a pretty rapid decision. And that was, you made that decision in favor of whatever the universe had in store for you, whatever spirit had in store for you. I feel like you knew you would be okay. Hi, Francis. Like... Yo, this is so resonating. Even if this was a job that you needed, even if this was a person that you needed, even if this was a situation that you needed and you didn't really have any backup plan or any recourse, what you needed more than anything was respect. What you needed more than anything is for your boundaries to be respected. And these people thought that they could handle you any kind of way because you need them. Surprise! Guess who don't need you? Guess who still walked away? But I think that's exactly why your ancestors are like, don't worry about it. Because we're going to go back and handle those who harmed you. We know that you good. We know that you have the upper hand, whether you think so or not. Because you stood on business. You enforced your boundaries. You're the winner in the situation. And that might be enough for some of y'all. But that's not enough for your ancestors. Hi, St. Lucia. That's not enough for your ancestors. They proud of you. You did what you had to do. But they not done. And what is the outcome? 10 of Swords in the Tower. And that's not for you. That's not for you. Now, this situation is over for you, for better or worse. But the outcome for them is a Tower moment. And I said a Tower moment, but it's not given a moment at all. Your people finna go raise hell. This is going to be an extended Tower. This is not finna be just a one and done. Y'all people don't play about you. Whoever I'm talking to, and as I'm saying this, I want you to consider, whenever anybody in life has ever done wrong by you, look at you. We don't play about our Empress. That's what's clarifying that 10 of Swords in that Tower. In life, no matter who it was, a job, boyfriend, girlfriend, fake friend, family member, no matter who the hell it was, whenever somebody played in your face, you quickly heard about some misfortune for them. Within months of separation from you, within months of you being outside of the situation, you heard about some fucked up shit happening with them. For some of you all, you heard it directly from the horse's mouth. Especially if it was like an ex. Ever since you've been out of my life, I lost my job. The girl I cheated on you with, she slept with my cousin. Now she pregnant by him. Like, that kind of stuff. That job that terminated you wrongfully. You seeing it in the news. They got robbed. Lost everything. They bankrupt. They went under. There was a mass walkout. All the employees quit. They didn't pay their property taxes. Shit got taken. That's what's happening again. That's what's happening again. These people who did wrong by you, they're about to get the repercussion. And you know it. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Don't spam the comments, please. You know this shit because you are a High Priestess. Bro. And you are. I've been feeling like that lately too. And that's why in my situation, I haven't even been worried about it. Because I'm like, y'all don't even know who y'all are dealing with. I've gone through this enough times to know exactly what's about to happen once I remove myself from the situation. But y'all have no fucking idea. And that's why I'm able to leave a situation with grace. Because I already know. So, y'all already know. High Priestess with the sun right underneath. Y'all already know loud and clear. Ooh, 6 of Wands underneath there too. That you're going to have a victory. And they're going to have a hell of a time. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get into some oracles. 44, 55 may be significant. You might have been seeing hella angel numbers today, because I have. Okay. But let's start with, we definitely got to do that witch and oracle today. But we're going to start with some moonology messages. Oh, day nada. You already know what it is. Villain laugh. Expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. Y'all are alchemists. Master alchemists. Just like Jesus de Cristo. This negative energy that has been spat on you, you're going to transmute that. You're going to alchemize that. And you are going to use that pain, that annoyance, that frustration, this time of difficulty, and you are going to transmute it into some powerful manifesting force. This was part of a big shift for you. Hey, Starboy. This was part of a big shift for you. I just got this download, like, people... Spirit uses people like this as gasoline to power you. Okay. These toxic people get treated like gasoline and used to fuel all of your manifestations. This toxic energy gets transmuted, right? You are very close to achieving a goal. Hello? Yeah, that's what this was all for, to help push you towards your goal, like I said. I don't know why I'm hearing the word nightmare fuel. Like I said, they're your fuel, but it's like your success is the things of their nightmare. Like all the shit that they're doing to you, it's just fueling you to be successful, to make dreams come true for you, but that's their nightmare. What do you need to release? Oh, cards flying everywhere. We already know what we need to release. If you haven't done it yet, release them. Let the ancestors handle them, because you are safe. You are safe and loved, baby, by your ancestors. New moon in Cancer, that's family energy. Yo, it's gang gang. You got gang gang on your team. They're really very upset. They're really pissed off. I don't know what these people did to you, but they're really pissed off. And so they're saying, you just need to release it, baby. Keep on focusing on your goal, okay? We're going to transmute this negative energy. But you just go over there and stay focused, Bookie. We got you. Meanwhile, they got the devil emoji face. They're like, now, which one of y'all motherfuckers? Which one of you motherfuckers was messing with our baby? Y'all done messed up. Y'all done got Gram all upset. Y'all done got Gram all upset. Auntie. Uncle Robert. You done got them all riled up over there in the spiritual realm. Now they're over there concocting a plan to fuck your whole life up. Okay. Why y'all bothering ancestors, baby, like that? Y'all done messed up now. Let's get some crystal spirits out here. Okay, straight like that. Blue, Chalcedony? Or Chalcedony? Ooh. You talking about your ancestors? That's gang gang for real if that's your ancestors. Not Capone being on the spirit team, like, bro. And y'all gotta work with all your ancestors. Like, there's something for all of them to be doing. So if you got somebody like Capone on your team, that's who you call on when times get tough, okay? Somebody bothering you? Oh, that's your enemies? You might want to check into your ancestor pool. It might be somebody that can match energy with them. Go ahead and call on that ancestor. Okay. Blue Chalcedony. The essential meaning is slowing down. Easy does it. Restoring balance and serenity. Ooh, it's giving. Take your time to rest and recuperate after this time of toxicity. Go over there and have a spa day, baby, while we handle this fuck shit for you. Okay? Life's pace can feel overwhelming at times, and this crystal shows up just when you need to slow down and experience serenity and balance. Certainty won't present itself just because you're rushing around. Blue Chalcedony Spirit brings in this message to immerse yourself in the moment and to surrender your sense of urgency to the conscious universe. You are pushing too hard now. Easy does it. As you transition from the old ways and into the new, and begin to try out your fledgling wings. You are ever evolving, and the unfamiliar can send you hurrying back to where you were or rushing ahead to get to past the uncomfortable part. The part where you have to confront the truth that you are facing many unknowns. Your fearful ego will try to convince you that the way to get to what you need is to work harder and faster and move as swiftly as possible. But your best action now is to slow down. Allow yourself to be clear on what you want so that your intentions begin to coalesce in ways that will please you. As you look around, be fully present to what is, allowing a sense of tranquility and ease to arise in you, even though you may not be able to see what is next. The conscious universe has so much to offer you. Take a breath and remember, easy does it. Right now we do have Neptune retrograde in the sign of Aries, so that energy can make it very difficult for you to see what is ahead, what the next move is. So if you are facing any lack of clarity right now, this message, this crystal spirit is like right on time. Okay, slow down a little bit. Relax, relate, release. Relax, relate, release. All right? Okay, so that's the message that somebody needed to hear. Let's go ahead and get some, I want some witching hours now. Let's get into the witching hour. All right. You cannot deny all in divine timing. All right. Which would like to speak to the collective? We got one. We got two. Give me one more witch. All right. Bottom of the deck says enter at your own risk. Pause. Okay. Let's see who we working with today. First card, the spirits. Respecting the spirits. Hello. Didn't I tell y'all gang was in this thing? They better put some respect on your spirits, because they finna get okay, they finna get handled, you know what I mean? The forest, seeing the bigger picture, okay? That's an energy of focusing out. And High Priestess, leadership. You already showed up as the High Priestess before, okay? Some of you all are natural born leaders, and this is why you got the haters that you hate. Well, the haters that hate you. It's because they see it. It's in you, not on you. You dripping. You dripping in sauce, and they hate that. All right, so the spirits, the keywords are respecting spirit, listening, living a spiritually led life. The tarot companion is the card of judgment, which is about renewal, rebirth, epiphanies, making a wake-up call or getting a wake-up call and making a judgment. All right, so the spirits, your ancestors, spirit guides, animal teachers, star beings, and your entire spiritual community support team are doing so much for you that your mind can't comprehend. I told y'all, I channeled this shit from the beginning. This incredible community of support is moving obstacles out of your path you didn't even know were there. They are positioning people who can help you before you know you need the help. They're sending you nudges to be warned or encouraged to take a leap. And they are available to you at any time, any day. For all they do, they deserve the utmost love and respect. The spirits need to be respected the way you would your elders. You wouldn't go to your grandmother just because you need money, but ignore her the rest of the time. The same is true for your cosmic team. This card is about respecting spirit and living a spiritually led life, doing the work of checking in with your higher self before making decisions, listening to the guidance being offered, and acting upon the guidance when it's given, and calling on spirit every day and not just in emergencies. The spirits have perspectives that you cannot begin to understand, and useful advice that can make the difference in your life, make all the difference in your life. This card is an invitation to dig deeper into your spiritual practice, to turn inward, disregard the noise of everyday life, and lean on the support that is available to you. The more you listen, the more you'll hear. The more you nourish these relationships, the easier it becomes for them to show up for you. Additionally, this card guides you to use your heart, not logic, to make decisions. So showing up as the High Priestess and then receiving this card, we already know that your spirit team is on their heads, but also your spirit team has been talking to you. Some of this 5555 crazy. Your spirit team has been talking to you, urging you to make certain decisions, urging you to leave that situation, even if you thought you needed the person, the people, the job, whatever. They're the reason why you've made the choices that you've made. It hasn't just been of your own volition. Okay, and they're doing that, and they have done that because these people who are supposed to be help to you, this job that was supposed to be help to you, would have inevitably, and you may have already been seeing the writing on the wall, become obstacles, problems. They would have ultimately made your life harder. They already have begun to. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the forest. Number 8. You may be seeing 888. I've been seeing 8s crazy lately. I love that for me. So seeing the forest for the trees. This is an expansive Sagittarian type energy. Okay, so the key words is seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, working towards your goal. Your Moonology card was about working towards your goal. Your ancestors just want you to be focused on your goal, not worried about the shenanigans. Okay. But the tarot companion is the Three of Wands and the King of Wands, which actually did show up in the reading. There is a saying that you can't see the forest for the trees. It means don't get so caught up in the details that you miss the bigger picture. Every day is full of little things that move the needle more or less towards a good day. Some days will be dramatic, chaotic, and full of what feels like tiny little spiritual cuts. And in those moments, you may feel an overwhelming need to give up, change direction, or go back to what feels comfortable. Another meaning is that you are focused on minor details like choosing a name for a business when you could be planning major things, such as what you'll sell, setting up your website, or clever marketing ideas. You may stress about a small blemish in your new home instead of rejoicing in the home itself. There's so much more to do and see if you zoom out and see the bigger picture. Don't give up just yet. You'll get past your challenges, and soon they'll be a distant memory. If you are stuck or have yet to work out the solution to a problem, shift your focus to something else. Keep yourself busy with things that are fun, easy to do, or feel more like play. When you need to restore your hope, revisit your goals, and remind yourself of why your challenges will be worth it in the end. You a Sagittarius, Susan? You a Sag too, Nani? I know you're not a Sag. You a Pisces. You got Sag in your chart. I got Sag in my chart. I was so mad when I found out I was a Sag rising. We got beef. Okay. I'm about to say, you a Pisces. Yeah, so High Priestess. Obviously, the Tarot Companion is the High Priestess, right? Oh, real ghetto, girl. Real ghetto. Okay, so High Priestess. The key words are leadership, courage, being willing to be first, and trusting the unknown. I feel like that energy has been very prevalent lately. You all have had to trust the unknown. You all had to make moves without knowing what the next step was, without really having a next step, without having a backup plan. But you've had to make some very hard decisions that you understood were in your highest good, even if you didn't know what the fuck was next. Okay. Everyone is a leader. Even if you don't lead huge crowds to greatness or influence the masses, you are the leader of your life, and you have the ability to take your path in the direction of your choosing. It takes courage to be a leader, even in a small scale. But your soul came into this lifetime knowing how to step into your greatness. You do not need to know the whole route to take the first step. It would be overwhelming for your higher self to lay out everything that is available to you. The vastness of spirit is too great for any one person to comprehend, but your soul knows just how much to give you at every leg of your journey. The High Priestess in Tarot represents moving forward without experience and trusting that the intuition will guide you on the right path. The message here is similar. The High Priestess trusts in her intuition so much that she doesn't question the road forward just because she can't see where it will lead. Others trust and follow her for her bravery and confidence. Trust you are being led to a rewarding and fulfilling life, even if what you feel called to do doesn't make sense. Girl. Embrace the desires that are coming to you. Your dreams, your interests, and the things you feel strongly about are all clues guiding you to your calling. The companion card to this is the knowing card. You need to take the lead in your situation and trust that you are the right person to bring all parties together in a positive solution. Yeah, so, bruh. Making decisions for your very, very best good, even if you don't know what the next step is. That energy has been so lit. I'm going to do some angel numbers and postcards. Then I'll pull some numbers. It's scary, ain't it? Like, ain't it scary as fuck? Like, I literally had to quit my job because it got so toxic. I just put a deposit on my new place. Didn't have no other prospects lined up, but I just knew that I cannot come back to this place another day because shit's gonna go left. I'm not doing this bullshit with these people. So the very next day, I just brought my stuff back, my little clocking card, my little parking pass, gave it to my manager. I said, have a nice day, and walked out because you got me fucked up. If you think I'm going to continue to stay in this abusive ass situation, I don't do that. We don't do that. And whatever spirit got for me, they got for me. But this ain't it. Speaking of which, speaking of not knowing what's the next way to go, the angel number is 1133. And the message is crossroads. Yeah. At a crossroad. At an impasse. We're at a crossroad, my dear. Where do we go from here? We don't know, but we're going. Okay? Decision, intuition, guidance, choice, path, trust, direction. More confirmation of the same message. Like, if y'all was not sure that y'all was doing the right thing. You miss your Uncle Charles' dog? Me too. If y'all was not sure, this is just another card. Another card. Like, I swear this same message has come out in this reading like 5 times. Having to choose without knowing what's next. It just keep coming up. 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 We definitely walking by faith. Because we cannot see shit ahead. We can't see nothing. But we heard what Spirit told us. Spirit said, leave this shit where it's at. Walk out that door. They think you need them. You got us. Walk out that door. What? They giving you a ride back and forth to work. So you think you got to do what they say? No, you don't. We'll get you a bus pass. We'll get you a car. We'll get you a Uber credit or something. You don't need their ass. You don't need their ass. Look, if you're at a crossroad and you're unsure which way to go, this number is a reminder to trust your intuition. Follow your gut feeling to guide you through your decision. What are the key decisions you're facing right now, and how can you use your intuition to make the best choice? Take a few moments to meditate or reflect quietly. Pay attention to your inner voice and feelings about your choices you need to make, trusting your intuition to lead you in the right direction. And we did, and we will continue to do so. And in a couple of months, we're going to look around and be like, damn, life is good. Word to the ancestors. Word to my higher self. Okay? Word to that inner voice that led me exactly where I needed to be. Straight into my abundance season. Peacefully lost. Come on, hangman energy. Okay? Come on, hermit energy. Don't believe me, just watch. Like, watch how this next season be looking. Wait till you see how this next couple of months start looking. You gonna look back at the situation and be like, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah, I made the right choice. I made the right decision. Hell, they thought. What they thought? What they thought it was. Okay, so let's do a postcard and we're going to do a couple of song messages. Why is my angel numbers in here? 77 is in there. Awakening. For some of you all, this is an awakening. It is a renewal. It's a wake-up call. Judgment energy. Okay. Do I usually do the songs first, or do I normally do the postcard? I feel like I do the postcard first. All right, so the postcard says, since you are on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation, yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it's built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see that this is true for your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being supported. Do this and know that you are building a life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome many miracles waiting to come and visit. Y'all have to be pushed out of those situations because they were faulty. Y'all couldn't build shit on those foundations. You couldn't build shit there. Anything that you tried to build in the spaces that you were in would have fallen apart. They would have been condemned by the city. Okay? So you had to leave. You had to leave in order to build something sturdy. Okay, so let's what song messages will resonate with this? First one out, Tim's Free Minds. And behind my mind it runs, all these thoughts have troubled me, fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. Like, you had to get rid of this situation so you could free your mind. It was disturbing your fucking mental peace. This is the peace that I cannot find. You're about to find it. You're about to find it. You're about to find it in this next season. They had to get rid of anything from your life that would have disturbed your peace. Your next season is going to be peaceful AF, abundant AF. You're going to have what you need, along with a few things that you just want. You're going to be Gucci. Gucci bandana. Gucci, Gucci bandana. All right. What's the next song message? What's the next song message for my collective? This song keep coming out. Like, Yo, Quintavious, put some respect on my name. Heartless, Kanye West. This song has been coming out in these readings. I feel like 3 readings, like. So, again, I'm gonna say, like I said the last time this came up, somebody might feel like the way that you moved in the situation, they might like be playing the victim. They might feel like you heartless. How could she be so Dr. Evil? You're bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Or maybe it's them being evil that's bringing out a side of you that they are unfamiliar with. Like, they thought shit was sweet because you don't say shit. Maybe you let some shit slide. You overlook some shit. Maybe you're just the kind of person who chooses your battles. So you like, oh, he over there talking shit again. Whatever. Let me continue to do what I'm doing. Let me continue to do what I'm doing. And then finally you was like, bitch, now I'm going to have to speak on it. Now I'm going to have to motherfucking speak on it. And they're like, ooh, who is this person? This is the person that's always been here. I was giving you a pass. I was giving you grace. I was letting you slide. But you're too stupid to realize that you've been given grace. So now, flame on, bitch. Like, now, you meeting Dr. Evil. You done brought out this side of me that you don't know. Let me introduce you. Okay? And what's the last song message for my collective here? It's all coming from the same section. I don't know what that's about. Who is this for? I gotta pay your way, your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. They ain't never gotta pay, ain't got no cars, hang around them bars trying to hang around with stars. Like Badu, let me tell you the truth, for sure and prove, I get the boo, I think you need to call Tyrone. Yo. Yo. Whoever we talking about, for some of y'all, they don't have no money. They don't have no cars. All they do is get drunk out here in these streets, slumming it, trying to ride other people's coattails. They just ain't shit as individuals. And this is why they mad at you. This is why they hate on you so hard. This is why they always got something to say about you. Okay? Okay? Savy, you better be blocked. You better stop playing with me. Yeah. These people, womp, womp, womp. Some of these people may want you to come back. I don't know what your situation is. If it's like a job. I don't know if it's like a job or if it's a relationship, but these people want you back in their energy. They want you back in their situation. They want you back in their space. Okay? But you're going to be like, maybe you should just call Tyrone instead. Don't call me. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Don't call me. They should hate more. I'm going to blind them with my light, period. So, yeah, that's the message. At this point in time, it's time for them numbers. So, go ahead and drop your number through 50. Whoever gets the closest gets the personal reading. Quintavious has been blocked because I don't do that backhanded bullshit. You can't be like, ooh, you a queen, and then be talking shit about me too. Like, we don't do that. It's like, You gotta be listening to the reading. Were you listening? Is this your first time meeting me? If so, that's your introduction. Okay, let me put these cards up. Y'all drop your numbers. 1 through 50. Whoever wins gets the reading. If you don't win, stick around for the reading. Spirit likes to throw a few rocks. Well, one rock to hit a few of y'all at the same time. So the message might still hit you upside the head. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. All right. If you want a personal reading, if you want to ask a question, you can send a Cash App for 1111 to the Cash App that's in the pinned comment. I'll check that in a minute. Let me know in the comments if you do that, just so I know to look. Oh, thank you, Maria. Cold Tyrone. Cold. Okay. Maybe Tyrone will do it. I don't know. But we ain't doing it. All right. Shuffle that real good. Look at all these cards over here that are not in the deck. What I'm shuffling. Boop, 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 bop, boop. All right. You said young bloods don't know? They don't know. Kids today will never know about Badula Ablinungara. Okay. All right. What number? What number? What number? Okay, we got 22, 7, 37, 8. Let's see who's the closest. No more numbers, any more numbers? Okay, let's see who's the wiener. Who's the wiener? Who's the wiener? $27. Nani, you the winner. Did you ever email me? I kind of feel like it's unfair if you the winner, because you can get personal readings. I'm gonna do one more number because I kind of feel like that's unfair, but I'll still do yours today, Nani. I'm gonna do one more. Right. $42. Who's 42? Okay. Michael. All right, so Nani and Michael, drop your questions. Nani and Michael, drop your questions. Okay, you open. And then, Michael, let me know your question. All righty. Whatever comes out. Okay. So I'm going to make them specific to both of you. But whoever else need to get hit with the message, hit them, spirit. Upside the head. Boom, bop, bing, bop, boom. All right. What's the overall energy for Nani? Overall energy for Nani and whoever you need to hit upside the head with this message. Two of them. The sun and the star. What? That's pretty cute. The sun and the star. First of all, they're both stars. The sun is just a big ass star. So that's first. And what's at the bottom of this? It's the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a mother. I'm a mother. Okay. You see her little fawn. Okay, but the Queen of Pentacles is a pregnant queen. So on brand. But off rip, what I just feel like is this blessing is going to be healing to you. Something about this is going to be very healing to you. I'm getting a message about your own childhood being relevant. You're going to be able to heal the traumas of your own childhood through your children, by the way you raise your children. Okay, I feel like I need to do the modern witches. I think the Santa Muerte might be a little too dark for the way this message sounds like it's going. Okay, what's this about, spirit? Well, we know what it's about, obviously, but what is this? Girl, do I really even need cards? I don't. That's wild. Six of Cups and the Judgment card. Literally renewal and childhood. Nostalgia. Your past. Like I just said, you're going to be able to heal some of the things that have happened to you, Five of Swords. Some of the things that might have you stuck and stagnant. Some of your traumas. With this being Swords energy, I feel like you have some mental blocks in reference to your children. You might be feeling like questioning, you know, I'm sure all mothers do. Am I going to be a good mother? Am I going to fuck them up? I went through all this and that and the third. Do I know how to do this? Am I going to be able to do this? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, that kind of stuff. Grow up. But I feel like Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. This is like not self-sabotage. This is just like self-doubt. Clarify. Yeah. Look, I don't need cards. Like I really don't be needing these cards. The Devil and the Nine of Wands. There's a lot of internal things that make you doubt yourself. A lot of things that you have been battling. A lot of things that you have been battling. There's a lot of things that you have been battling internally. There may be still some healing. Sorry to hear that, Haiti. That's sad. That make you feel like you're going to be insufficient as a mother. But I feel like that's quickly going to change. You have the Eight of Wands and the Fool. I feel like this pregnancy is going to be healing for you. You know, having these children is going to be really healing for you. And you're going to quickly see throughout the process of like birthing and holding them and just experiencing them. Like, I feel like within your first few moments, your first few days, weeks, you're going to start feeling like so reassured because of the love that you feel between you and those children. And you're going to just know, like, I'm not going to fuck this up. There's no way that I can. Like, you're going to feel physically unable to. You're going to quickly understand and have optimism. You're going to quickly be able to embark on this new journey with more optimism than you currently feel. With the Magician energy here too, you're going to realize that you are capable, that you are resourceful, and that they're going to have what they need in all ways. Okay? So clear that on out. Clear that little doubt on out. Okay? Cut it. What is the angel number for Nani? Okay. Your angel number is, girl, 1717, and the message is let go of the past. Crazy work, Spirit. Release, forgiveness, healing, growth, new beginnings, moving forward, and renewal. It's time to release the weight of the past and embrace the new opportunities ahead. Trust your instincts, especially if you feel called to lead others, like them two kids, as the universe is guiding and supporting you in this journey. What part of the past are you holding on to, and how can you release it to move forward freely? Take time to write a letter to your past self, acknowledging the lessons learned, and then symbolically let it go, whether by burning it or tearing it up. What song message resonates with this? AO Technology, Justin Timberlake. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time, that's what I'm getting. You've been spending a lot of time online watching like parenting stuff, reading parenting stuff, and you're finally to the point where you're like, yo, I'm tired of using technology. I need these kids right in front of me. Like, I'm tired of looking at them through the, you know, the doctor's office little monitor or whatever. I'm tired. I'm ready for them to be here. I'm ready to, you know, put my hands on this. I'm ready to get involved. I'm ready to be a parent. I'm tired of reading about it, watching videos about it, looking at them through the baby monitor. Like, I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to go. Let go. All right, so hopefully that's some type of confirmation or affirmation that you need about what the future holds with them babies. And leave the past where it's at. And that don't got nothing to do with you no more. What was I talking? Wasn't I talking about yesterday? How after a certain amount of time, all the cells in your body regenerate, so you're literally a whole new person. You don't have shit to do with your past. You're not even that person no more. Tired of watching your dreams and not achieving them. So what you gonna do, Yuri? Barbecue or mildew? You gonna do something about it? Or you just gonna be tired? You gonna go chase a dream? You gonna take a step? You gonna make a choice? Or you just gonna be tired? You just gonna complain about it? Go ahead and reach them then. Prove it. We don't believe you. Show us. Show us. Show us. Make believers out of us. All right. And then Michael, you said it's whatever. It's whatever. Give me a message. It's whatever. I'm slaying to the top. Purr. Purr. Don't believe me, just what? Yeah. Period. All right, if you want a personal reading, you can send 1111 to the Cash App. That's in the pinned comment. You can book a personal reading on the website. You can do a video reading. It's also on the website. I'll record a reading for you, a message for you. Or you can see if this reading also hits you upside the head, like it's gonna hit Michael upside the head. All right. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. What messages does Michael need to hear? And whoever the heck else needs to get hit by this message. Hi, Hans. All right, what's the overall energy here from Michael? Michael. Like a thief in the night. We got the Eight of Cups and the Moon card. You are walking away from something quietly. Moving away from something quietly. I'm hearing pop smoke. Like a thief in the night. All right, what is this about? What is this about? Maybe some of y'all, somebody else in here needs to, maybe somebody else in here needs to move away from something quietly. Four of Wands, this is a marriage or a family situation. Family members. Or you're moving towards that. What? Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. There's a situation that you're not very happy with. But it feels like instead of making some grand gesture, like, I'm Michael and I'm leaving, everyone should know. You're just like, quietly creeping out. Four of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, so the Four of Wands can represent marriage. You also have the Hierophant as well, which can represent marriage as well. But if not, what this seems like is you're deciding to go to a situation that is more harmonious, because the Four of Wands can represent just harmony. 1111, alignment. With the Hierophant energy being some type of level up as well. What is this Four of Wands, King of Swords? I feel like they're together. What is this about? Okay, there is definitely a situation that is not in alignment with you. Two of Cups, like you're moving away from a situation. I don't know if this is a wife, a long-term partnership, somebody you consider family, but again, I'm getting the same message. The Two of Cups is in the reverse. Something is not in alignment with you, and you have decided to cut it off and move away from it quietly. That's funny. The last reading, not the last reading, but the reading before the last reading was called This Person is a Smooth Criminal, and the thumbnail is Michael Jackson. What is this Hierophant energy? Knight of Coins. Yeah, you're investing in something else that you feel is going to elevate you. Some partnership, even if it's a job, whatever this is, it just feels like it's not in alignment with you. You want something more harmonious. Seven of Coins. You spent a lot of time evaluating whether or not it's worth your effort, and I feel like you've decided that it is not worth your effort. What is this? Get out of it with a moonwalk. Y'all silly. Okay. What is the song message here? It feels like there's more to this story, though. I don't want to just be digging all night into this story, but it just feels like it's more to it. Like, it feels like this is just like the surface of the situation. What's the angel number? 1313, seek comfort. Yeah, the situation is not comfortable for you. This is why you're quietly moving away from it. Comfort, protection, assurance, support, safety, angels, reassurance. The number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their watchful care as they work extra hard to shield you from negativity. What's this situation? Whatever it is, you don't like what's going on in it. In what areas of your life do you need extra comfort and protection, and how can you seek it with reassurance of your angels? Take a moment to create a comforting space for yourself, whether through relaxation techniques, meditation, or connecting with a trusted friend. Remember that you are under the care of angels. Okay. All right, what is the song oracle for Michael? This is about love. I didn't want to just go straight to the love, but it seemed like it is. It seems like it's about a marriage. It seems like it's about a partnership that's no longer serving you, that's mismatched, that's misaligned. Are you ghosting somebody without telling them? And I ain't want to just, throw you out there like that, but it does feel like it's a third party situation. It seemed like you got two lovers and you're not ashamed. You got two lovers and you love them both the same. Now, I feel like you like moving more towards one than the other. There may be somebody that you was like dating for a while. We have the Empress here too. Maybe one of them is a mother of your children. But it seems like you're choosing someone else or choosing someone over someone else. But it seems like you ghosting somebody. Emperor energy. And then we have the Emperor. Maybe you found somebody who is your counterpart. Maybe you're dipping on somebody who you don't think is your counterpart. That message came up the other day. Like you might be leaving a marriage because you met someone who was actually your divine counterpart. And I already told y'all, sometimes, like marriage and all of this is social constructs, right? This is all stuff that people created. But we do have divine counterparts. We do have people who show up at the most inopportune times who we are supposed to be with. And that can make situations difficult. You have 2 kids. Yeah, I think you said that the other day. So, like, are you still dealing with their mother, but you met someone else? Like, I mean, you don't got to tell us all your business, but the song message is Loving You by Minnie Riperton. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. So stay with me while we grow old and we can live each day in springtime. It seemed like somebody make you feel colorful. It seemed like, look, this is the Emperor and the Empress right here. 4 of Wands is in a reverse right here. Judgment, like it seemed like you leaving somebody. It seemed like a divorce. It seemed like you cutting the cord. Look. You said you're here for this tea. Okay, look. This is what I'm gonna say. There is, you said it's fine. There is no reason, and I know that it's probably a lot of people who would slander me and throw me under the bus or burn me on the cross or whatever the fuck for what I'm gonna say. But I'm a firm believer that all is fair in love and war. I'm a firm believer that all is fair in love and war. But I also believe that you have to move with empathy and you have to move with some type of decorum and couth. So if you are in a situation that you understand is not tenable in the long run, that is not who you're supposed to be with, if you've met someone else and it just feels like that's the person you're supposed to be with, like undeniably, then gently and kindly and graciously release whoever the fuck you with. It's fucked up to be cheating on people and all that because it's unnecessary pain. You don't have to cause those people that pain. They don't deserve it. Like, if you realize that you're not for someone or someone's not for you, let them go gently. Everyone is so caught up in like marriage being forever when it's literally a piece of paper that the state gives you to assign you to another person. That cannot trump divine union. This is why a lot of people struggle in the twin flame situation, because a lot of people meet their twin flames or their divine counterparts while they're with someone. You're rarely single when you meet the person, your twin flame. I won't even say you're supposed to be with them because, like I said before, twin flames are supposed to catalyze spiritual growth. But, you know, sometimes your divine counterpart will come through while you're with someone. And the choice that you have to make, if you want that connection, if you value connection, is to let someone else go. There's no need to be mean. There's no need to be forceful. I mean, hurtful, but yeah, forceful. There's no need to be, you know, petty, vengeful. Just, hey, you know, it's been fun. It's not working out. Don't ghost nobody either. This is kind of messed up. The moon card with the 8 of Cups literally had my spouse ghost the whole marriage. And that's hurtful. It did lead to my spiritual awakening. So, you know, gratitude to the universe. But there's just other ways. There's just other ways. It would have been very adult for them to be like, hey, I wasn't ready to get married and I fucked up by taking it this far and I'm sorry and I want a divorce. I would have been able to handle that a lot better than disappearing from the marriage. That means, Yuri, that means that you're the number 3 commenter. You've commented the 3rd most in this live. Michael the 2nd, and I think Nani is the 1st. So you're the top fan in this live. Yeah, so Michael, do what you gotta do, but do it with grace. Do it with kindness and do it with empathy. And what made me go on this tangent is because you said you had kids. I'm also a firm believer in not staying in situations for the kids. When you stay with someone who you don't want to be with, when you stay in a toxic relationship purely for the kids, you are doing a huge disservice to the kids. Because they can hear the arguing, they can hear the fighting, they can feel the energy being fucked up. And it's not really conducive. It's better for them, in my opinion. I'm not a child psychologist, but it's better for them to be in 2 separate, healthy, happy households. They go hang with dad, they have a great time. They hang with mom, everything's great. Than to be in a household where mom and dad hate each other and all they see is fighting and arguing. So never stay for the kids. You're going to do more damage that way, in my opinion. All right, so those are the messages, gang. If any of this resonated with you, let me know. Did any of y'all send cash apps? If not, I'm gonna go. All right. All right, so those are the messages. If they resonate, let me know in the comments below. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. You're welcome. If you want to book a personal reading, right. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. Consider becoming a channel member or a patron. If you want to become a channel member, just hit that join button below. If you want to become a patron, it is in the description box. Make sure y'all follow me on all social medias. I'm outside. Got a pretty big following on TikTok in comparison to this one, but we going up over here. We did close to 3K. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. Make sure them notifications is on. Hello. All right. And I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow or whatever. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. So wishing y'all love and light as always. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang. Oh, thank you, Bappa. We're going to show those. I don't know why they held those for review. But thank you. Okay, see you on the next one, gang.